had a bit of a mishap, just like living the dream right now. It's starting to feel like we're never gonna get this done. Hello, beautiful people of YouTube. How are you all doing? Today has finally come where we have decided to start and cart some bales. I've just turned up in the field that was herbal lay, and the regrowth on this clover is blowing my mind. I see like clover, vetch, there's some chicory, plantain. Like the grass has not really started growing, but all the other things are just gone. We've not really had any rain since we mowed this, so obviously these are just the deeper rooting things. They're just getting some moisture. We have got a massive job on carting these bales because we now have over 1,000 silage bales out. It's just so much going on. It's just been a struggle to get here. We thought we'd get here faster than what we did. We've got this to do, red clover, some more herbal lay at the top of the yard that you can just see through the trees just there. Forage rye is still out because we've not done anything with that, so that's kind of okay to sit there for a little while. We've had to clean up in the yard because there's a lot of bales we've got to find space for. It's mental. Not a bad place to be, don't get me wrong. Quite happy to have a lot of silage, but yeah, there's a lot of work still to be done, and anyone who carts silage bales knows you have to be really careful not to rip them. The dog is here to help because she's enjoying the aircon, aren't you, Baldy? Living the dream. So yeah, I best start and grab a few of these bales and chuck them on a trailer. Hopefully we can get on and get some of this stuff cleared because it'll be a big weight lifted. So we're back in the yard and well, we've had a bit of a mishap. We tried stacking 4 high over there and yeah, they didn't like it. We normally go 3 high like this and we've gone back to 3 high. We were thinking about going 4 high because we need the extra room because there's so many bales this year, but we went back to 3 and they're stacking quite nicely, so I think we'll just stop at 3. From a safety point of view, there's just no point in putting 4 on there if they're going to fall over. It's just not safe for anybody. Don't want anything to happen to like one of us or the dogs or anything like that, so we'll stay at 3. Oh, some of you might have noticed this sweet little hat. If you've been watching for a while, you'll know about this hat. I've been pestering for a stabilizer cattle hat. Look at this. But the best bit, this is the best bit. I asked Seth for one of these ages ago and it took him a while and it weren't turning up. I thought, I can't ask him again. Oh, I don't know, but I'll wait and see. And then eventually it turned up and look, he had it printed up. It says Baldy's Farm. Seth, you legend. I'm absolutely in love with this hat. So I'm going to wear this hat all the time now. It's not leaving my head. So we've got a bit more room here. I'm going to bring the red clover and stack here. And then I've got another 40 acres of herbal lay silage to make in I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks or something like that. And then all the red clover is also going to come here. And then a forage rye is all going to go down the bottom because, I don't know, down there just seems better for it. I don't know. I haven't got all the room to put it all up the top of the yard. We normally try and get all our silage up here, but it's just not going to happen this year. So we'll go and get some of that red clover now. Now we've got all the herbal lay in. We'll put the red clover there, and then yeah, we'll see how much room we've got left when we've done that. Just got back to the yard and the trailer skid has died, so we're gonna have to build a new skid because it's completely twisted and we can't get it on. So we managed to get the trailer home, but Dad's just cutting it up for us. I've managed to find this piece of flat steel, which is surprising because we normally use all of this kind of stuff. I've took my hat off because I don't want to get any welding sparks on it, and we're going to build a complete new skid. Just cut the middle out of it and then weld this in the bottom and bend it up the sides. It should be as good as new then. Probably better because this is actually stronger. There we go, look, all done and dusted. Got a decent plate on there. Best skid we got now. That'll last another 29 years, by which point we'll be getting some new bale trailers. Right, let's see if we can actually get some bales carted. And that is the last of the red clover loaded up, which is awesome news. This is like not going to be mowed now, and maybe next year, but like not this year now. This will just get put into rotation. Now the grass is starting to really slow down because it's been so dry. It's just good to have a bit of extra grass on the books. So we've got this, we've got herbal lay at the top of the yard, and then I've got another 40 acres of herbal lay to mow in about 3 weeks time, and then that'll come into rotation as well. So it'll be good then. We'll have loads of grass in front of cows. Don't really want them coming in too early this winter. I actually really want to outwinter some, but I'm not sure whether I'll get to do that or not. Play it by ear. Definitely going to make a bale and roller though at some point, I think, and get some cows out of grass a lot longer. We finished up last night about 7 o'clock and I had to rush off because my darling wife had made me some tea, and it was chicken satay, which is like my favourite, so I wasn't missing that. Thank you, Kate. And I got it for dinner, so just like living the dream right now. Got them bales in, the red clover all here. They've stacked amazing. Like if they'd all stacked like that, there'd been some sense in it, wouldn't they? They look absolutely awesome. We're now onto the forage rye, which is, well, there's a field that way and there's a field that way, but we're going to stack it all down the bottom. It has been chucking it down with rain this morning, which meant that we have had to wait all morning to get going. Things are drying up quite nicely now, so I think we should get away with it. The field we're going to first is a little bit lighter, so hopefully it will carry us. But we'll head down the yard and I'll show you where we're going to stack it. And we are back down the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all that rye silage just there. You can see we've just started a little stack. Dad's just gone down to get a load right now. I've turned up with the tractor. We're thinking we're going to get them all there, I think. And if we need to, that straw stack's like being used all the time, so maybe we'll be able to stick some there if we use all of that. I thought I'd just come and show you these guys as well, because we're drawing on the bulls now. Look at these. Absolute units. I've got some Battle of the Breeds news. I keep saying I'm going to do something about it. I've got a load of cattle going in the morning. I sold some a couple of weeks ago. Killing out. Wicked. So I need to actually like recap over all that with you so that you can catch up with it all. So I'll jump back on this tractor and hopefully we can get a bit of this moved, and those rather ominous looking clouds can stay away, because it's starting to feel like we're never going to get this done. God, there is a hell of a lot of those things. You just keep taking them out and you feel like it's never ending. You just keep chipping away and eventually we'll get them, I suppose. Anyway, that's enough for this week. Hope you've enjoyed it. Look after yourselves. Have a great weekend. See you in a bit. Ta-da!